mentioned in the first part, there are 10 stages in our course. There are 10 stages in our course. First one is called KYP, Know Your Pre-Seed. Second one is called KYI, Know Your Industry. Those are the first two. 8 more to go. The third stage is what we call DD. Fourth stage is what we call GR. Third stage is called DD. DD stands for deep dive. DD stands for deep dive. That is where we do an in-depth analysis of the pre-seed. DD stands for deep dive. That's where we do an in-depth analysis of the pre-seed. Stage number 4 is called GR, which is the ground rules. There are ground rules available in doing the exam paper. And I want to share some of those ground rules with you today as well. So KYP number 1, number 2 KYI, number 3 deep dive, number 4 ground rules, number 5 is what we call co-activities, because on the exam day, all the questions will be based on 5 co-activities that we do. All the questions will be based on 5 co-activities that we do. All the questions will be based on those 5. That is why that is stage number 5 as well. KYP, KYI, deep dive, ground rules, co-activities, 5 co-activities. That's the first 5 stage. That's the first 5 things that we do in the stage number 1 to 5. There are 10 stages available. There are 10 stages available. But these are the first 5 that is available. These are the first 5 that is available. Now, out of those 5, I would like to spend little time. I'd like to spend little time on the basic ground rules. On the basic ground rules. No intention of going into a lot of details, but just to understand some of the basic rules available in doing this paper. All right. Now, you should be aware these are an online paper. Therefore, you need to concentrate on that area. When you say you need to concentrate on that area, how does it work? Right? On the exam day, as we discussed before, you get 3-hour online paper. You get 4 different sections on the exam day. Each section is there for 45 minutes. Each section is there for 45 minutes. Each section might have 2 to 3 questions. Very unlikely for you to see a section with 1 question, where entire 45 minutes you need to allocate on 1 question is very, very rare. I don't think it will happen. There will be 2 or 3 questions in each section. Each section is for 45 minutes. So equal weightage in terms of time. Equal weightage in terms of marks as well. Each section will weight 25% of the marks. So your entire 100% of the marks will consist of 4 equally sized sections, 4 equally sized emails from your boss, where you need to allocate equal time as well. So this is what the exam paper looks like. This is what the exam paper looks like. So what are the ground rules? Simple. You are going to type for 3 hours. So you're going to work online on the exam day for 3 hours. So what are the ground rules? Simple. On the exam day, you will be doing 3 activities. On the exam day, you will be doing 3 activities. Right? So now you can imagine what the 3 activities are. But if I try to jump the gun and say 3 activities are, first of all, you read, then you think and plan, then you type. You read, you think and plan, then you type. Those are the three activities that you're going to do. Obvious, right? Out of those three activities, majority of the time, in any section, section 1, 2, 3, 4, any section, where there are 45 minutes available, out of the 45 minutes, majority of the time is allocated for typing. Out of the 45 minutes, majority of the time is allocated for typing. Therefore, number one ground rule is your WPM is a critical factor. Your WPM is a critical factor. WPM obviously stands for words per minute. WPM obviously stands for words per minute, which is your typing speed. Which is your typing speed. So ground rule number one, we got to improve in your WPM, words per minute. So you can't improve anything unless you know where you are now. First of all, therefore, you shall measure it. First of all, therefore, you shall measure it. How to measure it? Type 20 minutes a day for 3 days a week. Each day 20 minutes, type 3 days a week. See what the word count is when you type 20 minutes a day. Approximately about 20 minutes, slightly more, even okay. Type 20 minutes a day into a word file and see how many words did you type for each day. Divide it by the number of minutes that you have used to type. Calculate words per minute. But you type something that you know very well. You can type the precinct. You can type the precinct. You can type your newspaper. Get the last week Sunday newspaper, type the Sunday newspaper. Type something that you're not going to think and type. No. You do three activities. We are going to concentrate on typing now. Thinking we will manage separately. So we want you to type for 20 minutes a day for 3 days a week. See what your WPM is. If it is 22 words a minute, we are happy. If it's 15, you need to improve. If it's 30, 35, congratulations. You have a huge advantage on the exam day. So first of all is to measure your WPM and improve. How to improve? There are many techniques that we can tell you. There are enough free typing tests available. I want you to go and download some of the free typing tests. Keep on typing. It will be improved. Typing is a clerical skill. Typing is a clerical skill. What do you mean by typing is a clerical skill? Which means in a shorter time, you can improve it. You can increase your WPM drastically in a shorter time. It is not consuming a lot of brains. It's a repetitive activity. When you get used to it, typing speed will improve. So ground rule number one, GR1 is to improve the typing speed. Ground rule number two. On the exam day, you are going to do reading and typing. There are three activities you do on the exam day: reading, thinking and planning, and typing. I'm going to remove the second one. I'm going to take the first one and last one. First one, you do the reading. Last one, you do the typing. So you do the activity called reading, reading the unseen, reading the exam paper. Then you do an activity called typing. Okay. I'm going to ask a question. You need to think and answer this, please. You need to think and answer this. So there are two activities. One is reading the exam paper, questions, and then typing the answer. In which activity accuracy is more important? In which activity accuracy is more important? Reading or typing? In which activity accuracy is more important? 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 Right answer is reading. Accuracy is more important in reading. In typing, we don't care that much of accuracy. Spelling mistakes are generally forgiven. Grammatical errors are generally forgiven, as long as it's readable. So in typing, accuracy is not the critical thing. Accuracy is not the critical thing. Some spelling mistakes, some grammar mistakes are forgiven. In reading, if you misread the question, you will fail. Okay, so there are two activities available. One is reading, other one is typing. In which activity speed is more critical? 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 Right answer is typing. But my question is why? My question is why? In which activity speed is more critical? My question is why? Why do you say speed is more critical in typing? No, no. Why do you say speed is more critical in typing? Let me tell you. Out of 45 minutes, you allocate about 7 minutes to read. You allocate about 7 minutes to read. You allocate about 25 minutes to type. Out of the 45 minutes, you allocate about 7 minutes to read. You allocate about 20 to 25 minutes to type. So you understand now, when you allocate 20 to 25 minutes to type, speed is critical because you can save 5-6 minutes if you type faster. If your total 7 minutes, you might save only 1 minute even if you read faster. Did you get the logic or did you not? Did you get the logic or did you not? Are you clear about the logic? Are you not clear about the logic? So typing, you should type very fast even if you have some mistakes. Reading, you should read very slow and avoid any mistakes available. Are you very, very clear? Are you very, very clear? Tell me yes if you are very clear. Tell me yes if you are very clear. If you are not clear, you can tell me not clear. So ground rule number one, you need to improve the typing speed. Ground rule number one, ground rule number two, speed is more critical for typing. Accuracy is more critical for reading. So when you read, you read very, very slow. When you read, you will read very, very slow. When you type as if someone is going to shoot you. You type at a high speed. Ground rule number two. On the exam day, the questions will be asked based on 5 core activities for SEMA. The questions will be asked based on 5 core activities available. Based on 5 core activities available. So for the management level case study, the 5 core activities are evaluate opportunities to add value, implement senior management decisions, manage performance and cost to aid value creation, measure performance, manage internal and external stakeholders. The questions will be asked based on those 5 core activities. Each activity, each and every activity out of those 5 will have an equal weightage. Each one will have minimum of 15, maximum of 25% on the exam day. Each activity. Each activity will have minimum of 15%, maximum of 25%. Can you think about it for a little while? Can you think about it for a little while? Minimum 15, maximum 25. So examiner now needs to set a question paper covering these 5 core activity. Each activity should have a minimum of 15% of the paper, maximum of 25% of the paper, which means all 5 activities should have an equal weightage. The range is equal. Can you think about it for 1 minute? Can you think about it for 1 minute? Which means what? Which means Examiner will select some of the co-activities for 15% of the marks. Examiner will select some of the co-activities for 20% of the marks or 18% of the marks. Examiner will select some of the co-activities for 25% of the marks or 22% of the marks. Examiner can't give 25% of the marks for all 5 co-activities, then it will be 125. Can examiner give only 15% of mark for each co-activity? Can't. So 15% into 5 is 75%. So some will give 15, some will give 20, some will give 22, some will give 25. The range will be maintained on the exam day. So now confusion is, how many co-activities? 5 co-activities. How many sections? 4 different sections. How many co-activities on the exam day? 5 co-activities. Are the marks equal for all 5 co-activities? Yes, the range is equal. How many sections on the exam day? 4 sections. Either time allocation for each section is equal? Yes, 45 minutes. Either marks allocation for each section is equal? Yes, 25%. So then the confusion is what? Give me the answer for this question. Can we have a rule? Each section will have 1 co-activity only. Can we have a rule like that? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Give me your answers. Can we have a rule to say each section will have 1 co-activity only? Can we have it? Please tell me yes, no. If you think we can do it, just tell me yes. If you think you can't do it, tell me no. Thank you very much. No, you can't, because only 4 sections are available. 5 co-activities are available. So examiner can't do that. Hence, each section will have 1 or 2 co-activities mixed. Section 1, there might be 2 questions. 1 question from the co-activity 1, other question from the co-activity 3. Section 2 might have 2 questions, 1 from co-activity 2, other one from co-activity 4. Other one from co-activity 4. So remember this for the exam day. So that is why we are going to give you 6 mock papers for you to practice. Then you will master this game. When you practice 6 mock papers, you will master this game. Now, stage number 1 is called KYP. Stage number 2 is called KYI. Stage number 3 is deep dive. Stage number 4 is ground rule, GR. Stage number 5 is co-activities. Stage number 6 is refresh theory. Stage number 6 is refresh theory, where we refresh the 3 theory subjects available for this level. The 3 theory subjects available for this level are E2, P2, F2. You don't need to study the 3 subjects on your own. You don't need to study the 3 subjects on your own. I will teach you those 3 subjects under refresh theory, stage number 6, refresh theory E2, P2, F2. Stage number 7 and 8 are mixed with each other. Stage number 7 is practice. We give you 1 mock paper and the answer for you to read the question paper and the answer to get an idea about what kind of questions come, what kind of answers needs to be given. Stage number 8 is 6 mock papers for you to answer on our exam engine, which is very similar to CIMA exam engine, where you will get a superb training of writing answers. When you write the answers in 48 hours, we'll give you feedback. And after another 24 hours from that 48 hours, we arrange one-to-one discussion with you to help you to tell you what your weaknesses are. Stage number 9 is called revision. Stage number 10 is called one-to-one support. Those are the 10 steps available. KYP, KYI, deep dive, ground rules, 5 co-activities, refresh theory, practice, reality, either mock number 1 to 6, revision, and one-to-one support. Those are the 10 steps available. I want you to join with us so we can help you to pass. You can send me a WhatsApp message at any time if you want to clarify anything on the registration, or if you want to register, you can quickly register by sending an email to info@nanaska.com, or you can send me a message, WhatsApp message, so then I can help you to pass. We are starting the sessions from the next week, so you can register today itself, get the access to the LMS, look at these videos, look at the KYP, look at the KYI, be ready to play the game. Nanaska is a small institute. We want you to pass. If you fail, we fail. Therefore, we'll do whatever it takes to ensure you pass. We do the individual follow-up with you. We look at all the theories, 6 mock papers. All those are done to ensure you pass. So thank you for coming in today. I request all of you all to do the registrations today and be in touch. Thank you very much. All the very best. Any questions? We can take it up now.